So, good afternoon. This is COM 115 Part 2. This is where I'm going to talk through the assignments that are coming up and give you a little summary of them so that we can sail really easily into the second half of the course. Overall, I just want to say first that I am super pumped about the work that you've been doing in the class so far. Everyone has turned in really well thought, well organized papers, and if you have some areas that you need to improve upon, I've written those down for you. You're always welcome to resubmit things for mastery, because the idea is, yes, I want you to pass the class. Yes, I want you to get an A, but more than anything, I want you to learn the material. Interpersonal communication is so interesting because it's like a lifetime of practice. By the time you get to where you're a senior citizen, you're still practicing interpersonal communication skills. So actually learning these concepts gives you the tools in your tool belt that you need to practice them throughout your life. Quick story, I taught a study on friendship, and this is like 10 years ago. And at that time, I thought I would walk into a group of women that were like me at my same age, and they were all women in their 70s that showed up to my class. I was like, oh my goodness, by the time that we are in the upper echelons in our life, like, you think you figured it out, or at least I did. I thought you would have figured it out by then. And we're still trying to understand how to do interpersonal communication. So that's why this is so valuable. So the next assignment you have coming up is assignment 3. This is an interpersonal communication conflict scene. You get to watch a little clip about Erin Brockovich. It's just a great movie. It makes me want to go back and rewatch the movie all the time. But you're going to just answer some questions based on the conflict that you view in this scene. Just a heads up, the first question asks for conflict type. So in that question, I'm looking for you to say whether or not it's pseudo conflict, ego conflict, or simple conflict. Sometimes people go in different directions like that, but I'm really looking for the conflict types, and that's noted as a page number for you to check out in your textbook, so you should be able to see those really clearly. The rest of the assignment is all short answer. Make sure that you are restating the question as a sentence when you begin, answering it, offering an example, and doing some sort of sentence at the end to wrap up your paragraph, so you have a nice 3 to 7 sentence at the most answer. After that, let me look at my calendar. We have assignment number 4, which I think means that I have to jump to the end of October, which is looking at friendships and relationships. So you get to think about friendship from the position of being a college young student, from being a middle-aged person, and then on into being an older person, quote unquote empty nester time of life. And you get to think through what friendship would look like, how you'll do it. Again, same premise as before, using a topic sentence, expanding with concepts and examples, and then tidying it up with an ending sentence. As we look towards November, we are wrapping up this course, you guys. The course ends on November 7th. That means today we're like less than 4 weeks to ending this course. And that's just crazy that 8 weeks seems like such a long stretch. And then it really is a very small period of time. For assignment number 5, it is an interview assignment. So this one, I really want you to take some time to make sure you're prepping for this assignment a little bit early, because you need to interview 2 different people. The questions are all there for you. So you just need to ask the questions, write down what they say, and then you do a little analysis of comparing and contrasting, and then making some summarizing statements at the end. Again, it's just a really fabulous assignment, and the kind of work that I've seen students submit in the past is really great, and I think the assignment is easy to understand. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to help. The very last assignment you're going to do is a reflection assignment. This is where we get our little public speaking blurb into this course. You need to record yourself, just like I'm recording myself now, answering a couple questions to reflect on where you'll see yourself in 10 years, how you'll be applying this material, and what it will look like for you. Throughout the rest of the course, make sure you're continuing to engage in Yellow Dig. Remember, I update those grades periodically throughout the week. I don't know if I've done that this week, but it's coming. I will get it done. And keep building those relationships with your peers, practicing your interpersonal communication, and answering those sparks. So you get a really easy 200 points that way. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to help.